Alright, before this video begins, be sure to go check out my Facebook page, Halo Clan Community, or Halo Clan Followers. Be sure to leave a like and stay tuned for the posts. Before this video begins, I'd like to state that these are my opinions that I'm stating in the video and what I believe can help the clan community. Hey, what's going on, you guys? My name is DividableHalo, and today I'm bringing you guys a commentary on a topic about the Halo Clan community. So recently I've been getting a lot of fame from my Halo Clan interviews that I've been doing with a lot of iconic figures to the Halo Clan community. Now, if you guys may know, this clan community right now does not have that much iconic figures as it did in 2012, where there was a lot of clans, a lot of important people, and currently right now there's limited people that are really iconic to the community. People may argue by saying that there are, but yeah. But anyways, getting back to the topic, I'm going to be talking about the future of the clan community. Now, if you guys don't know, right now the clan community is not at its peak, or it's not for say like at its prime. It should be like it was in 2012. Now, a lot of things have changed over the couple of years. There are now new clan leaders, there are now new clans, and there's a disband of many superpower clans. And for say in Halo 4, if you guys were listening to the commentary I was doing with Ling Killer or something like that, he basically was stating out, I'm not sure if this was in the commentary or not, or if this was in a topic we were talking about off camera, but anyways, in the video, or someone is off the camera, me and him were talking about, and he was saying, yeah, basically in Halo 4 when he created the UNR, there was basically a lot of peace at the time, and not much clans went to war like the way it was in Halo Reach, when there was like the United Nations, the United Union Federation, DoD, CENTCOM, all those great clans that started war with each other, including Creed and Voltage and all those. But there wasn't much of that in Halo 4. There was a conflict with the NRI, but that was only one conflict. And as stated before by Ling Killer, Ling said basically, if Sentry, basically, I was asking him before, he's like, yeah, I'm like, if Sentry Strike was not in this community in Halo 4, do you think it would have died a lot faster or slowed down? And he said, yeah, for sure, it would have slowed down, because without the conflict, much people would be bored. He was stating out in Halo Reach, basically how it was, is people had a choice. They had a choice to join a clan, this clan, that clan, or create their own clan. And basically that's what made the community prosper. And basically moving on to Halo 4, not much people really had a choice. People basically had a choice to join this clan and that clan, and it wasn't the way it was in Halo Reach, where the way Ling Killer described it, where there was this clan, that clan, or create your own clan. And mainly there wasn't much clans in Halo 4. So basically a lot of people were just joining a clan, and at this time many clans weren't at war. Now moving on to the Halo Master Chief Edition, there has been a lot of bugs and a lot of issues. Many people over Facebook have been getting mad over Microsoft, or not Microsoft, maybe 343 Industries, but 343 Industries is blaming Microsoft for all the problems. It's just a big mess that's been going on for the clan community and the competitive and just normal players that play the game. But moving on, there was also players or iconic figures such as Sentry Strike, who posted in the Halo Clan community or something on Facebook saying that if the Master Chief Edition does not basically cut it, well, if it doesn't basically fix its bugs or anything like that, that the United Union Federation would probably move on from the Master Chief Edition and probably just leave Halo or go back to Halo Reach or something different in the Xbox 360, or maybe even go to GTA. I have no idea. It was just a post that I read and it got me thinking. And if Sentry Strike is thinking this way, then many clans may be thinking this way as well within the clan community. Now, what does this mean? This means basically it comes down to the game marketing, or basically the game companies that are creating the game. So what will 343 Industries do? Many clans have been blaming 343 for the downfall in the Halo Master Chief Edition, because basically there is just way too many bugs to create a clan at this time, even though there is patch after patch after patch. Now moving on to Halo 5, many people stated in Halo 4 that it wasn't really that clan friendly. It was more of a competitive game, and even 343 stated it was a competitive game compared to Halo Reach. Now, I've basically been watching a lot of YouTube videos, and a lot of YouTube videos are like basically these game reviews on about what's going to go on with Halo 5. And and basically there was this one guy, his name was Batman Dolphin or something like that, and I was watching his videos, and he basically went on a rant saying there was way too much flaws in Halo Master Chief Edition, and I believed him too. And he was saying that basically how the Halo Master Chief Collection was basically a game that had too many bugs, and moving on to Halo 4, how he said that Halo 4 was just a game that was really terrible, meant for the younger players. And what I mean by the younger players there is means that there was basically a lot of stuff that was like more for noobs and noobish things to make people feel more serious or feel more like better at the game than the old classic Halo gamers that used to play Halo Reach and Halo 3 and many more games. Now, basically what this guy was trying to summarize in his video was basically that Halo 5 was going to be more or less, or he was predicting that Halo 5 was going to be more or less for noobs or little kids, as you'd say, than it was for the old classic Halo gamers, because there was many adjustments to try to make it feel like that because if you played Halo 4, basically, it felt more easy to you, and than it was for Halo Reach and all the other Halo games. And there was a reason why it was done that way, because it was done for more or less the younger gamers and the younger audience. So is Halo 5 going to be that great for clans? No one knows really until the actual game comes out. But in my opinion, I'm pretty sure that the game will probably be the same as Halo 4. And what I mean by that is that it's going to be more competitive and less clan friendly, and many people may not enjoy the game itself. Now, as I was also going on in that video, or watching that video, the guy was basically saying how he thinks Halo 4 is trash, and many other gamers think, like more old gamers think that the game is trash. And in my opinion, I think Halo 4 is actually pretty great, but other than that, it's more for competitive than it is for clans, because when I was in 2012, or when the game came out for Halo 4, I had a good clan on Halo Reach. I was basically had a good running clan in Halo Reach, and many clans failed in Halo 4 for a good reason. There was a new generation, and these new generations were able to easily adapt to the game. Now, these old generations like me and like these other rulers, such as like the Department of the Defense clan and many other like clans that were really successful in Halo Reach, they were failing at Halo 4 because it was a new game and it was something not like Halo Reach the way people were handling it for clans. Now, these new generations of clans, they'll probably succeed within these new games such as Halo 5 and the Master Chief Collection. But as for the old generations of clans, they may not succeed at all. But going on to the next topic, what I want to talk about is I believe that we need to bring this community up, and we need to make the future a lot more better than it was in Halo 4. Now, what am I proposing in this video is that we create an actual community clan, or not a community clan, more or less a community website and a community YouTube channel. Now, what I'm doing in my channel is trying to like basically interview what we did in the past, because I'm trying to interview like these iconic figures to the clan community. I'm trying to bring people together, and I'm trying to get people to more or less work together and bring the community back to the way it was in 2012, or something similar to that, like something where everybody, like, you know, in 2012 everybody was commenting on Mr. General JB's channel page, and that's how you met new people, met many people, and made many alliances, and that's how the community prospered. In Halo 4, there wasn't really much of that. There was a bunch of clans that were at peace, no wars, and that's something that needs to change a bit. Now, some of you guys may say, like, oh, my clan's for peace and stuff like that, which is fine by me. That was a lot of the old ideologies, and there were many clans that declared war on other clans because they didn't believe in peace or something like that. Now, there was too many clans that declared peace. That was a peacekeeping clan in Halo 4, which led to the problems of many clans not succeeding, or just in fact the old community or the community sort of dying. Now, moving back to my topic about how we could create the clan to rise more, the United Nations Republic also released a panel where it wanted to create the clan, or the clan community, to rise back up to the way it was. They created a CENTCOM panel, and they have developers and everything on a website trying to like basically raise the community to its the way, so basically the clan community could be more funner and it could grow better than it was in 2012. Now, that is what I'm trying to do as well, but we need to also set up something that's really more secure, such as a website, a YouTube page, or even something that could have a bunch of YouTube commentators on. and just basically commentate about the whole clan community. This could be for UNSC, military, Sangheili, and it could also be for many more clans. Now, basically, I'm going to move on to a conclusion of this. I basically stated what my opinions are and how the old clan community is. Now, I don't want this commentary to go on over for like 40 minutes like those interviews are. Even those interviews were basically a lot of fun facts about the community and about the actual clans, and helped basically everybody gain knowledge. But anyways, summarizing up, we need to have something set up, as I said before, and we need to set something up to bring the community together and to guarantee that our future for the clan community will be really big and better than it was in 2012. Now, many of these people, many of the presidents many of these presidents of many clans basically want this to happen too. And people like Century Strike, who believe in the past and want the community, well, more or less believe in the past, they want the community to be more prosperous as it was in 2012. And people like Ling Ling Killer want the community to be big as it was before. Now, that is basically what I have to summarize up in this commentary. I've been going on for a while now, and I probably said stuff that I repeated, and I probably said way too much. But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, or if you agree with any of my ideologies that I believe, then go ahead and like this video up and comment what you guys believe we should do for this clan community. Anyways, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, like, comment, and subscribe for more clan news. I'm DividableHalo, and that is it.